Welcome to today's broadcast of Carroll High School Athletics. This is CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Now, here are your Carroll Chargers.
Hello and welcome to CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. I'm Matthew James. Ian Davis will be joining me in a few moments. And here's your pregame. I'll read you the starting lineups, and we'll be back with first pitch in a few minutes. First, for the Garrett Railroaders, leading off and playing shortstop, Katie Depew. Batting second, playing center field, is Samantha Yoder. Batting third, playing first base, is Hannah McCoy. Batting cleanup and playing catcher is Emily Summers. Batting fifth, playing left field, is Rachel Stafford. Batting sixth, playing pitching, is Macy Sturgis. Batting seventh and playing second base is Ashley Morris. Batting eighth and playing third base is Cassandra Griffith, and batting ninth and DHing is number 16, Britt Mary Yarian. And now for your Carroll Chargers. Batting first and playing first base, number 12, Heather Schmidt. Batting second, playing second base, number 2, Mackenzie DePremio. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 11, Emily Catanzarite. Batting cleanup, playing right field, number 18, Casey Kirk. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 10, Ashley Unger. Batting sixth and playing left field is Jackie Phipps. Batting seventh and DHing is number 16, Kaylee Thornton. Batting eighth and playing center field is number 1, Autumn Zonker. And batting ninth and catching is number 17, Brianne Hand. I will wrap up your pregame. We'll be right back with the first pitch.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, and this is softball baseball with Carroll playing Garrett here as the Chargers are playing defense starting off for us. Matt, what are some keys to victory here?
Well, you need good pitching. Katie Gubar's first pitch looked pretty good there. And you also need to get some timely hitting and reduce errors in the outfield, because I saw a lot of those in the baseball game yesterday for Northside. They lost 15-1, so...
It's a high-scoring game as the first pitch is, or the third pitch is hit to the pitcher over to first baseman for the first out.
Yep, not good pitch there. Wasn't overly hard, but he did get good contact on it. Just unfortunately for her, she hit it right back to Gubar.
You gotta hit it where they ain't.
Yep.
Got a very young team right in the middle of the infield right there with two sophomores. It's Emily Catanzarite and Mackenzie DePremio.
And they have a wide gap there up the middle there, so if it does get past Gubar, little bunt attempt there. Interesting strategy.
Fails, so that is 0-1 strike.
So Samantha Yoder's up at the plate now.
With the very dark helmet with no batting gloves.
Yeah, I don't wear batting gloves either.
As the second pitch is outside for a ball.
Well, last night for the varsity baseball game, a Goshen pitched and he threw with a lot of velocity. Do you expect to see that here, or slower pitching?
Probably slower pitching because, you know, it's girls as the ball is... Might have hit us if there wasn't a gate there.
Yeah, it might have come through the window here. Good thing it wasn't open.
I might have made a play on it.
Got your glove?
No, I forgot it. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. The wind might play a factor in this game.
It's blowing out pretty well to right field.
See, on this left field over here, it's blowing kind of behind us, and then I think the right field is blowing out.
It's almost blowing in. It's more blowing in than it is to right field, so it's going to be hard to hit a home run here today.
As the third pitch, or fourth pitch, or whatever, it was hit to the shortstop, Emily Catanzarite, who throws it out.
The 2 ground outs here to open the game. Hannah McCoy is going to come up now for Garrett. What do you think of their nickname, the Railroaders?
I love it.
It's interesting.
It is. I like it. I don't feel very intimidated though.
Yeah, it's not like something big animal or something.
Like a charger. First pitch is high for a ball. What is a charger?
I don't know. I think of like the thing in the back of the computer here.
Kind of like a Hoosier. Second pitch out for a ball, so 2-0. Looking for a 3-up, 3-down inning here.
Yeah, 1-2-3 is always good to start the game, build a little momentum when they come up to hit in the bottom of the first.
What do you think of the Premio's mask thing going on?
I noticed
hit to
that.
her.
Yeah, she didn't seem bothered by it there.
And that is 3 outs for Garrett, and Carroll will come up to bat. Sorry, and this is CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports, as the Garrett team is going to finish up their warm-ups in between innings. Who do you think should hit well for the Chargers here?
Well, I'm looking for the third hitter, Emily Catanzarite, to get a good hit into the gap here, left center field. That's what you want out of your third hitter. A long contact, some home runs maybe, but the wind's going to be tough to hit one out here today.
Well, maybe in left. It'll blow it. It'll definitely keep balls from falling in left.
Yeah, but there's only one left-handed batter on the team. So we will see her later. She bats 7th. So Macy Sturgis is ready to pitch.
As Heather Schmidt comes up to bat here. She was in my Spanish class last semester.
How interesting.
Yeah. That first base ball. She was left on the basketball team.
Oh, yeah, she wore that mask during a basketball season. I think she had a nose injury or something. I didn't know.
Yeah. Second pitch, inside for a ball.
And 2 balls inside, not good control here to start the game. You also got that quick wind-up going, that arm action when in softball here, so you just got to slow down a little bit.
Whoa. The
Foul
baby
ball.
is not happy here in the booth.
Piece of paper got ripped there. And she fouled that one off, so 2 balls and a strike.
She digs in here, trying to make
You also want speed out of your leadoff hitter, so Schmidt hits it like we see there.
Right in the
Good
hole.
speed between short and third. That is a single.
right where there was not any fielders there on the left side of the infield.
Like you said, hit them where they ain't. It's a pretty good strategy. Worked for the Yankees the last 3 nights.
The Yankees.
Sweep of the Orioles. 2 of those were in extras. So.
The Yankees.
So what? Who's your team?
Cubs. All the way.
And you're laughing at me. Oh, that one almost hit her. Back to the backstop. Schmidt's going to steal a base. Are you looking to see a lot of stolen bases here? Like the base is not quite as far apart. It's going to be a little tougher if the ball doesn't get past the catcher like that one did.
I haven't really watched that much softball games, so I don't know if they steal a lot, as
That one's fouled off.
gonna go to Hickory Center back there. As DePremio has a 1-1 count right now.
Sturgis is all over the place with her pitches so far. They almost hit the batter there, then getting hit pretty hard though on her pitches that are over the plate. So
I had the wild pitch.
she's got to settle down here.
Look at Smith out there in second base. So
Interesting position. Oh, is she stealing? Oh,
and,
nice point.
Catcher misplays it.
Yeah, Emily Summers rushed there behind the plate.
I think she would have got her with a good throw.
Yeah, me too. But she just rushed. She took her eye off the ball and came right out of her hand. So 2 stolen bases for Schmidt so far already. She's on third, runner in scoring position for DePremio.
3 balls and 1 strike, as the umpire indicates. No outs here still.
Good start here so far for Carroll.
DePremio digs in, takes a swing at it, and it will get past the second baseman. Chargers score. DePremio with the RBI.
Single. Good piece of hitting. Down and away. Hit it into the opposite field. Well done.
Second baseman got a glove on him, but just couldn't get up with it.
She's wearing a little... those are sunglasses. Is she wearing something?
I think she has a mask on, too. A lot of people have masks on.
I wonder if that's the sun back there behind us. I don't know. So here's Catan's right. We'll see if...
Another stolen base by DePremio. Throw.
Decent throw, but they're attacking the catcher here.
I thought she wasn't going to throw, so I kind of announced too early there. The first pitch was a ball inside. Emily Catan's right. One of the few or many basketball players here
Yeah, the first 3 hitters are all played on the basketball team.
Strike there.
And we see the cleanup hitter, Casey Kirk. She was not on the basketball team, so
There goes that streak.
darn. So a runner in scoring position. Well, how important do you think those, like, hitting with runners in scoring position is going to be?
Emily Tanzera was definitely fooled on that curveball or breaking ball or some kind of slow pitch there. Fooled me.
It was almost like the softball version of an ephus.
I think for both teams, runners in scoring position, definitely hitting them in would be big for this game.
Well, it's going to be, but we haven't seen real hard hit balls here. They've been on the ground.
Little drooplers.
Yep, but they have gotten past the Garrett infielders so far, so maybe they should move over a little bit because most of them have been near second base. Move over a couple steps to your left.
I think if they were a foot over, they might have got both of them.
There's that ephus again.
Oh, that was sick.
I'm going to call it that. A swinging strikeout for Katanzarek.
I hope she throws that for the rest of the game.
1 out.
That was interesting.
Casey Kirk, sorry. Up the bat here with the low stance, it looks like.
Cleanup hitter. We'll see how much power she has. Hopefully.
First swinging, 1 strike.
Seems Sturgis is getting a little more confidence on the mound here.
I think she's a little bit nervous. Maybe her first start of the season.
That's their first game, so yeah, it's her first start. Carroll played a game like 3 weeks ago almost. They won 7-3 over Huntington North. This is their home opener. That one, she chased the rising fastball. So, 0-2 count. Gotta be careful here.
Still only 1 out, though.
Still got a chance. Of course, it's not over till it's over.
There's the pitch in.
Strike 3.
Might have got the corner.
Looking strikeout. So the backwards K here. It's a tough pitch. It just seemed to catch the inside corner. It would have been tough to turn on anyway.
Got it out right here as I made a little square with my fingers.
So Ashley Unger up for Carroll here, batting in the 5th spot.
Her brothers are very athletic, the Ungers.
Oh yeah, I know him. I ran cross country with him for 2 years in middle school.
And she, first pitch swinging.
She was fooled by that ephus. I haven't seen that like in an actual MLB game. I'm thinking this is supposed to be Sturgis' version of a changeup, but it hasn't really looked like one.
Good stop by the catcher there to make it a 1-1 count. Little inside on the dirt. I know Brett runs cross country, wrestles, and does track.
What about Kurt?
I think Kurt does. He might wrestle too.
I don't know. I know he did cross country.
Cross country and track.
And they should, family sure can play. And I know they got a younger brother, I think, in 8th grade. That
I think his name's Kyle.
I think so. He does cross country too.
They are runners.
Now that is off the end of the bat, and that will be out number 3.
As Chargers score 1 here, it's a 1-0 game. Your Carroll Chargers are up, and this has been CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. Second inning, 1-0 Carroll. As Heather Smith, no, she scored with DePrima with the RBI. Matt, you want to take over?
Emily Summers is up here for Garrett. First pitch, down and away for ball 1.
Looks like the wind switch blowing out now.
Yeah, that's
like
interesting. Yeah, we're not in Chicago, but we have seen some swirling winds.
We haven't seen really any pop fly out to the outfield as the ball grounded to third base.
Got it.
Great stretch over by the first baseman.
So all 4 outs so far have been grounders. 1 to the pitcher, 1 to the second baseman, 1 to the third, and 1 to the shortstop.
Everybody's got one.
Except for the first baseman. Well, she's caught them all.
She's caught them all, so that counts.
All right. Rachel Stafford up now for Garrett.
I like her helmet.
Interesting. Oh, that one hit pretty far. Shallow left field, and come on, and caught by Jackie Phipps.
I think we just expected it not being a grounder. It wasn't really hit very far, but it was up there.
Yeah, it almost looks like the winds brought it back a little. It was pretty well hit.
Made to the shallow outfield.
So the pitcher, Macy Sturgis, up now.
With 1 glove on.
I've never gotten that. I mean, I don't like batting gloves, but I'd understand both hands having them, but not one. I don't see the point.
Oh, sorry, I just trying to think of somebody that wears one batting glove other than Michael Jackson.
I think no, did Sosa do that?
I don't know.
I know somebody that's done it. I just can't remember. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Sturgis hits it over the pitcher.
Oh.
The Premio can't quite get it, and that will give Garrett its first base runner. Not sure how they'll score that.
It was a good effort. It might be a hit because it wasn't really. It was a diving play off her glove.
I think she gave it a really good effort. That's going to be a hit. So a single.
If it was a routine play, that would have been an error.
Yep. Now Ashley Morris is up for Garrett, 6th hitter. Or 7th hitter.
Yep.
And she's going. And steals the base.
The base is very shorter than baseball here. It doesn't really take very long to get over.
I think it's 60 feet here in softball compared to 90.
It's 210 to everywhere on the outfield, too.
Yep. Yeah, I've never seen that before. So as long as you hit at 211 feet, you should be okay.
Good. Now you got to go over.
Well,
So about 215.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Ever seen a high school player hit it off the foul pole?
Or the fair pole.
Yeah, I don't know why it's called foul pole if it's a fair ball. That one driven into the right center field gap, and she rounding second, and so there a run scores there. Sturgis will score, and a good hit there by Ashley Moore. She gets into second with a stand-up double. So that'll tie the game at 1.
It was kind of misplayed by the right outfielder there, but I don't think she had any play to the play to home there.
That's tough. And now Cassandra Griffith up for Garrett. Excuse me. A little groggy.
A little 2-out lightning right here.
We'll see what Gubard can do to rebound. Gets a hard grounder under the glove of Catanzarite. Quickly thrown in by Phipps. That will keep the runner at 3rd, Morris. And that will be another single, this time by Griffith.
That's an error. She should have got that.
So reached on an error.
Good play by Phillips there to keep it a tie game.
Okay, that very alert play by Jackie Phipps to keep it in, keep the run from scoring. He's still got a tie game. Looks like Gubard's lost some confidence.
As there's been action in the ballpen, but it's been action all day as that ball is
smoked foul by Britt Marie Yerian.
Now, why are softballs yellow?
I don't know, easier to see maybe, but they're pretty easy to see. They're a lot bigger than baseballs.
Yeah.
0-1, that one fouled back in the same spot.
Yeah,
and that one hits the little warehouse behind us.
She really likes, how would you call that? Right behind their dugout?
Right. Yeah, she fouls it off behind the first baseline a lot, and that's weird from the right-hand side where every batter we've seen is hit from so far. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on 1st and 3rd. The pitch is fouled back, just got a piece of it.
Tipped it. I feel that the Chargers should move an outfielder over behind us. She seems like she hits.
Well, I don't think she could have hit. No, anyone would have caught that second one on the fly. Hitting the little barn behind us there. All right, Gubard, no balls, 2 strikes. That one high. Runner going. They're not going to risk the throw, so Morris can't score. A smart play. So a stolen base. It's the 2nd stolen base we've seen so far.
Again with a 2-out lightning here. They're doing all this with 2 outs.
And there is strike 3, a swinging strikeout from Yarian. So in the inning, 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error with 2 left on base, and that will end the top of the 2nd. The score tied at 1. We'll be back with the bottom of the 2nd right after this.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. We're set for the bottom of the 2nd. Macy Sturgis back on the mound, and the first pitch, hits Jackie Phipps in the upper back, it looks like.
Left shoulder area?
But she seems to be fine, jogging it off, and she goes straight to first.
Hey,
So
you get on base, it doesn't matter.
no problem for her there.
Wondering about the Cubs here. They won 8-0 with Garza going 8 and a
Two-thirds.
3 hits, 2 balls, 9 Ks, 119 strikes.
That'd be 2 walks there, not 2 balls.
Whatever.
He threw 2 balls and I'm guessing 119 pitches. So here's the only left-handed batter for the Chargers, playing designated hitter Kaylee Thornton.
I knew it was walks. I saw the B and just ran with it. Got excited.
And first pitch swinging into center field, and the catch is made by number 14 Samantha Yoder. Throws it back in, and Phipps back to first.
Garza just couldn't get that one out. Get that complete game.
Good play. So Autumn Zonker, the center fielder, up. Like the bat there, the green bat.
Green bat.
Sturgis sets into the windup, throws the little ephus. Zonker doesn't chase the stolen base, and good play by the shortstop. Not letting that one go. Well, the second baseman missed it. The shortstop had to run all the way over, so it didn't go into center field. But that is still a stolen base for Phipps.
Almost hit Phipps with the steal. It's a bad throw.
So there is a runner in scoring position. Zonker chases that one a little bit out of the zone, a ball and a strike.
I think that last pitch helped her with the steal because it was so slow.
It's going to be a little easier to hit such a steal on a slow pitch. There won't be as much time for the catcher to get the throw down there on time with the 32-mile-an-hour ephus.
Not even that.
So a ball and 2 strikes on Zonker. Sturgis into the windup, outside and low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, and a runner in scoring position for Zonker.
Do you think a car has ever been hit?
No, it's possible. I mean, if I were in the parking lot, I wouldn't park so close. There's the ephus. Zonker waits on it, hits it to the shortstop, and she is...
Out, right here.
She is out. That is a bang-bang play, but she grounds out to the shortstop.
Umpire's on the other side of the diamond.
It's a tough call to make, but it was there because the runner's on second, but Phipps advanced to third. So now a runner on third, 2 outs for the number 9 hitter, Brianne Hand, who's catching today. Sturgis waits, sets, into the windup, throws, and that one could not hold up a strike.
I think she tipped it. Or fouled it off.
Well, it did end up in the catcher's mitt, so it wouldn't have been much of a tip.
Looked like she got a little, or it might have been a breakaway ball there.
No balls and a strike. Runner on third, Phipps, the windup, the pitch, and kind of smacked to the first baseman, and she steps on the bag for out number 3. So that'll do it for the bottom of the second inning. The score still tied at 1. We will be right back with the top of the third here on CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. That is Katie DeBube.
The leadoff hitter back up here for the second time. What?
DeBube?
Tepew.
Tepew. D-E-P-E-W. Very unusual name as first pitch ball.
She grounded out to the pitcher in her first at-bat.
With her red tie, keeping her hair together.
And I don't notice every detail like you do, Ian.
Sorry, I'm just...
That's all right. More details, the better. By the way, in the bottom of the second, no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 was left on base with the hit batter.
2-0 count now as the third pitch is in for a strike. The umpire is very late on its call.
Yeah, he does put the arm up pretty late here, but we can hear him.
Yeah, hear him. Barely.
Goubard is not throwing very hard right now, I've noticed. The pitches are getting hit pretty hard. That one was
on the
better.
Knees. That one was on the knees for 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
Right over the middle of the plate, but I'm surprised she didn't swing at that.
But she wasn't expecting it there.
Well, it's easier for left-handers to hit it at the knees. It's normally a power pitch for them. Like that one. That one popped up high in the air, and Schmidt makes the catch.
That was similar to the Cubs play today, but Garza, the pitcher, actually caught it.
Yeah, the catcher, first baseman, or pitcher could have caught that one. But good communication, so nobody ran into each other, and Schmidt makes the catch. So now Samantha Yoder will be up. She grounded out to short in her first appearance back in the first inning.
So wind-up pitch. She swung on for a strike.
I think Goubard should try that ephus pitch we've seen.
I don't think she knows it.
No, she could definitely recognize it, though, I'm sure. I have not seen a pitch that slow before in a game.
So wind-up. Swung on for another strike.
Yeah, good start there. She's shown a little bit more. This is her third inning. I'm not sure how much longer she'll go, but she might be running out of gas a little bit. But I think she'll probably go one more inning.
Did you know underhand throwers are better, like, as the pitch? Strike three.
Strike three. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. On
Underhand
3 pitches.
Pitches are actually better for the arm.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, you don't put so much stress on the elbow, and that's when so many people are getting injured for Tommy John surgery. That's, like, because if you put your hand down when you come back to pitch, like, you're putting more stress on it. What
I can feel it right now.
Greg Maddox did, like, really good. That's why he, like, never was injured in his life. But that one ripped into the right center field. Got misplayed by Zonka, but she stays with it. That's a hit. A long single
First pitch swinging there.
by Hannah McCoy.
First pitch swinging with 2 outs.
Aggressive hitting, but it worked there. So a runner on first for Emily Summers catching today. She grounded out to third in her first at-bat.
As I think the umpire was yelling at the Chargers bullpen because they had too many balls out. Maybe a little communication just in case it's hit over there.
Yeah, I think so. One of them was thrown back to the dugout.
A little bit more. They have 3 balls down there for some reason.
Yeah, there's only one pitcher warming up. Oh, so Goubard is set to face Summers. First pitch way outside for a ball.
Oh, he called a strike.
He did. My goodness, that one was in the other batter's box. Pretty generous strike zone there.
Yeah.
We've seen all the runners today with some odd leadoff positions.
Yeah, as the pitch is hit.
That one grounded to third. Nice play on her knees, but DePremio cannot handle it. Very nice effort, though, there by Ashley Unger. She made a good throw, just DePremio couldn't hang on.
Now, is there an error on that play at all?
I don't think so.
It was tough throw. Tough catch. It was right at the bottom.
So 2 consecutive singles there. For Garrett, now Rachel Stafford up. She flew out to the left fielder in her first at-bat.
What was your question before the pitch? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm sure it'll come to me later.
What were we talking about? I forget.
Let's see. Yeah, I do not remember. I got a little sidetracked there with the hit, but it's all right.
All right. Getting the signs from the
catcher.
Sorry. First pitch, high for a ball. I like their socks. I don't want any.
You gotta find something to talk about, don't you?
Yeah. Wind up the pitch. Hit.
That one popped up. Tough play, but DePremio is able to see it, and that will be out number 3. So 2 outs, then 2 singles, and then a pop-up to second will end the top of the third. We will be right back with the bottom of the third here on CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. Sorry. S'mores. Yeah, we have s'mores up here in the box. That sounds delicious. As the top of the order is up for the Chargers, Heather Schmidt.
She singled. There's the ephus over the plate a little high. Ball 1.
I thought that was a strike.
Me too, but it crossed the plate a little high, apparently, according to the umpire. Her first time up, she singled, stole 2 bases, and scored on a single by DePremio.
Wind up pitch, hit back to us, but the gate is there.
You gotta love the net right there.
Yeah, that's nice. That is saving windows.
If I had my glove, I wouldn't care. We were just playing with softballs in gym today, but I'd be ready. I play first base pretty well, so because I'm left-handed, I didn't really get a chance to play the rest of the infield.
You guys outside?
I get first base, pitcher, and I played the outfield sometime.
When I played, I liked the outfield.
I never was a fan of it, but I wouldn't mind playing. If you get you get all the money, I don't care where I play. If I ride on the bench, I'll be happy.
That is the pitches for
that's not
ball
true.
2. Well, I'll be okay with bench, like utility player. Play
Well,
like
yeah, as long
once
as
a
you
week.
get some games. I wouldn't want to be like a complete bench warmer.
Like a Reed Johnson, fourth outfielder.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about Vin Scully there between the half innings, and he's got a cold. He does the Dodger games himself. He'll miss the first couple games for just the second time in 63 years. He's 84 years old now.
84.
And Schmidt walks.
84 years old and doing games.
Number 2.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't either.
And he does a great job. He does the games by himself. That's challenging.
Yeah, that'd be.
But I'll have a little experience of that myself later in the season.
Double header by myself.
More practice.
I guess. As the pitches for a ball, as the premio is up. I loved Ron Santo when he did the Cubs game. He would just get
he
so
did
into
great.
it and be like,
I'm happy he got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
he should have been inducted a while ago.
But as he's in, I thought, and DePremio hits it. Chance for a double play? No. As the first baseman, Hannah McCoy decided not to go to second on the little dribbler to first. She just stepped on first, so a runner in a scoring position now for a Catanzarite.
Base woman. First base woman. It doesn't have the ring to it, but it would apply.
Yeah, I'm sure they know. I wouldn't be used to that.
I wouldn't either. It sounds a little weird.
Blasts it, but caught by the left fielder, Rachel Stafford.
Might have knocked that down.
Oh yeah, the flag's coming back now a little bit, but she blasted that pitch pretty well. So that's 2 quick outs after the walk, and Casey Kirk, the cleanup hitter, is back at the plate. She struck out looking her first time up.
Pitch.
Whoa, that'd be a home run.
Over to
where the entrance to the park is.
Yeah, nobody was entering.
Yeah, the person, like at the gate almost got hit there.
I thought she was going to.
She didn't even move. That's the thing.
She alive.
And there's the Ephus, that one a little high out of the zone for ball 1.
Who does the Yankees game now?
Michael Kay. It's the play-by-play guy. They've got a ton of alternating analysts, but Lou Piniella does it most of the time.
I did not know that.
He just came on this year. And David Cohn does some old Yankee players, Paul O'Neill.
Yeah.
I like how they do it.
Lou was a Cubs coach.
Yep. Yeah, he was in the Yankee system, though,
Yeah,
back in the
catcher?
70s. I don't think so. I think he played in the infield.
I know he didn't play outfield.
No.
I'll look it up.
Right in the middle of the game. You can't wait until the end of the inning, Ian.
Well, we're talking about Lou right now.
All right.
LOU?
Yep. P-I-N-I. Yeah. All right.
Gotta love these
All right,
boys.
so Casey Kirk fouls off another one. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second, Heather Schmidt. Sturgis gets set into the windup, and that pitch inside for ball 2.
Louis Victor Piniella played left field and manager.
Left field. Yeah, we were a little off there.
We were wrong.
I thought he played third base.
He doesn't really look like a left fielder now.
He does a good job with the Yankee games. I enjoyed listening to his input. As Casey Kirk strikes out swinging there to end the 3rd inning. So we will be right back with the top of the 4th here on CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. We're set for the top of the 4th inning. Goubard is back on the mound, Katie Goubard, and up to bat first is Macy Sturgis. She's been pitching. She's done a good job. It's a 1-1 game. Swings at the first pitch over the middle. Strike one. She singled, stole a base, and came around to score Garrett's only run back in the second.
See, I was noticing during that last between innings that the outfielders don't throw balls at all.
They don't really, and that one hit down the right field line. If out of play, foul. Right fielder could not get to it. No balls, 2 strikes.
The wind blew that one out.
Yep. And the wind is really alternating here. And at my house, it's like not windy at all right now. So I was able to play a little basketball before we came over. And if Goubard doesn't get in trouble, she's probably going to go at least 5 innings. She did in her last start.
Right now, no trouble.
And that one fouled straight back.
That would have got us for sure.
Oh yeah, that if the window was open, that one was coming right through. Right to me here. I'm going to make the catch. I did catch a foul ball at a Yankees game once.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Where were your seats at?
We were, let's see, we were, like, for a right-handed hitter, I don't remember who, ball one, by the way. We were down on the first base line about 200 feet, and we were about 7 rows up.
Nice.
Came right into my glove. My dad didn't have a glove, so I'm like, move over.
I got this.
Yep, and strike 3, good pitch from Goubard, and that is her 3rd strikeout.
I've been to Wrigley, and I've been to Cincinnati Great American.
Yeah, I've been there too. Been every park except the Marlins new one because it just opened.
Every park. I want to do that. That'd be awesome.
I even went to the Expos Park when I was little. I like their name.
I like their colors.
Yeah, yeah, those were cool, but and the Nationals now, they still suck. So, haven't made the playoffs in 30 years. So.
They got a lot of prospects, though.
Well, the Nationals are definitely rebuilding. I think they're going to go about 500 this year, be a respectable team.
To beat the Cubs.
First pitch was lulled. Second pitch over the outside corner, swinging for a strike for Ashley Morris. She doubled, went to third on an error, but did not come around in the second inning. So a ball, a strike, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Goubard into the windup. Low and away, ball 2.
We don't really have much of a warning track over there on right field. It's all grass.
Yeah, it's coming in pretty well. Interesting. It's going to be a little tricky to mow the lawn, and that one off the end of the bat, foul, passed down the first base line. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out. On
Morris. And Goubard's given up 4 hits so far today, in 3 1/3. And the pitch, foul back up. I see it. That was only about 15 feet to the right of us. If we ran, we could have caught that. As long as we didn't jump over the stairs.
I would have jumped for it.
I wouldn't want to break my ankle, but yeah, you have 2 of them. You'll be fine.
Good.
Foul back, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one grounded back to the pitcher. Goubard off the glove, stays with it, and gets Morris in time at first. Morris seemed to have pretty good speed there.
Yeah, she was booking.
But good job by Schmidt to hold on and stretch out so she could get her by a step. 2 outs now, and now Cassandra Griffith up for Garrett, and she reached on an error and stole a base, but was stranded at second her last time up.
Griffith. Reminds me of Gryffindor. Sorry, I was a big Harry Potter fan.
I read the books. I liked them.
I'm rereading them. I'm on 1. About 100 pages in.
I don't reread them, and Griffith chases the first pitch down and away for strike 1.
I haven't read them since, like, 2nd, 3rd grade.
Yeah, I read them in 4th grade and 5th grade. Took me a while. I don't read fast, you know. I like to watch sports.
Yeah.
I'm a big hockey guy, so got to root for my Rangers tonight in the playoffs. Game 1, the Senators.
Senators. Where do they play?
Ottawa.
Ottawa, Canada?
Yeah, no, Ottawa, North Dakota. But
interesting.
Yeah. And that one bunted back to Goubard. She throws to DePremio, who was covering first for the out. Technically a 1-4. Interesting.
1-4. Yeah, that was weird.
But good job by DePremio to cover the base, and that will end the top of the 4th inning. You're listening to CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charter sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
After the quickest break ever.
And Macy Sturgis back on the mound for
the Railroaders.
Thank you. A little bit of sidetrack there, I guess. But so the first batter will be Ashley Unger. She grounded out to the pitcher in her first back in the first inning. Since the second inning, she has retired 6 in a row.
That's not bad.
Not
Probably nervous, of course, first game.
Sturgis. And that one, high pop-up on the left field side in foul territory, and it is dropped by the first baseman, Hannah McCoy. That one she should have had, but it just bounced off the heel of her glove, so that will be a foul ball. No balls and a strike.
Tough play. Tough play.
No, it was a little over her shoulder. I think she just hit the palm of her glove. She just didn't look it quite into the webbing.
Wind's still definitely blowing hard.
And the other day I was watching the Yankees, and it was the 9th inning. They were up. Rivera was in for the save.
Yeah.
And somebody popped it up, a foul on the third baseline, and the third baseman, Nunez, he was in foul territory, then suddenly had to run back 8 steps, and he barely caught the ball. But it was really close. It's the second pitch low and in for ball 1.
Is Unger trying to get some life off of that air?
Nope, that's just a foul ball. And that one down the line and caught by the left fielder in foul territory. Good play by Rachel Stafford. She showed some speed there. That'll be a long fly ball.
Snow-coned it.
It works. So that was her first at bat since the first inning.
She got a hold of it though.
She did. It was about 180 feet there. Maybe a little more.
177.
Okay.
I like it.
Unnecessary. Jackie flips up now for Carroll. She waits on the Ephus, hits a hard grounder to short, stays with it, but not in time.
Speed.
That one will be an error.
I think Jackie plays goalie in hockey.
Well, that's what I do.
Play goalie in hockey?
Mm-hmm. I have a lot of fun with that. Was she on the Carroll team? Or?
She was on the Carroll team.
Cool. So that is the first error by Carroll today. Kaylee Thornton.
It'd be Garrett. Carroll's hitting.
Oh, excuse me. So that's the first error Garrett's committed in the field. Kaylee Thornton up for Carroll. She swings at the first pitch, foul ball, and it's going to get out of play off the top of the Carroll dugout for strike 1.
The Railroaders. Still can't get over that.
Thornton flied out to the center fielder in her first at bat back in the second inning.
How do they pick a name for?
I don't know.
I know some people.
Some teams use like things in their culture, like Florida State. The Seminoles were a little tribe down there. I know that.
Gators. A lot of Gators in Florida.
That one, good throw and
great slide.
She got around the shortstop's tag there. Great throw there from the catcher,
Better
Emily
slide.
Summers, and the shortstop, Katie Depew, was not good throw, better slide by Unger, and she is up to second base with Phipps. She's up to second base with her second stolen base of the day.
She's a speedster.
I'm surprised she's hitting 6th in the lineup. Most speedsters are at the top or the bottom.
Maybe it's like a mid-speedster.
Thornton swings and misses at that pitch a little outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and there's a runner in scoring position. Good RBI opportunity. We haven't seen a ton of long fly balls that are little liners because of the wind. And that one, that one was a generous strike up at around her chin on the outside corner for a strike. So that is the fourth strikeout of the day for Sturgis. Now, Autumn Zonker up for Carroll. She grounded to short her first time up. 2 outs.
Looks like Phillips is T-bowing out there on second base.
It is an interesting lineup. That one inside almost hit Zonker. Ball 1.
That's how I would describe that right there.
It did almost look like T-bowing.
T-bow now is the Jets.
Yeah, do you know how many times he said excited in his press interview? 44 in 5 minutes. That one, a little dribbler down the line. Zonker, foul ball.
Phillips will return back to second base, of course.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And this is both pitches. This will be the fourth inning she's pitched, and assuming she gets through the inning, so it seems likely both pitchers go at least 5. If haven't thrown a ton of pitches. Sturgis into the windup. That one way outside, off the catcher's glove, and Phipps moves to third on the wild pitch there from Sturgis.
Look at these flags over here. They might fall off.
Okay, they were flowing. Now they're going a little left. They were flying in to the right.
They're everywhere.
2 balls and a strike, Sturgis. The pitch, that one bounces to the plate. Risky play, and Phipps is in a rundown here. Going back to home now, and that one will be an out as the pitcher Sturgis makes the catch, and Phipps was a little shaken up. She might have gotten hit in the face, but she has a mask on. She's gonna be all right, and that Zonka will continue her at bat in the 5th inning. But
she's a hockey player.
She will continue her at bat in the 5th inning because she did not commit the out, and that will be the end of 4. The score is still 1-1 here on CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
As Yarian is up here and at the top of the 5th, this is CSBN, your softball Charger coverers. Yeah.
Great name there, Ian. That was amazing.
I feel like I should say it different because it's softball and baseball. Baseball season.
Lady Chargers here.
Yeah, Lady Chargers.
How's that?
That's good.
All right. Start us off here.
Okay. As the pitch swung and hit over to Emily Contanza, who misplays it.
That's going to be an error. That is her 2nd error of the game. She hasn't been the smoothest so far. She's committed both Carroll errors.
She definitely having some mental focus out there in shortstop.
So now Depew back up.
Depew. Love it.
It's a Goubard back for her 5th inning of work.
Over to Unger, over to DePremio.
And, she shouldn't have made that throw, but Depew will stay at first. So that will be a fielder's choice for...
Out at second.
Yep, a fielder's choice there. So she is, Yarian's off. Depew reaches on a single. That'll be a single.
No.
Or a fielder's choice. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No error there because there was no advancement.
Yep.
So, now Samantha Yoder up. And there's a new catcher for Carroll. Number 8, Denny Schneiderwine or something. That one a little pop-up, DePremio, and there's going to be no play. And there's an error going to third. Schneiderwine, no, she did not hold on to it. Both runners advance, and...
Unger's a little shaken up.
Shaken
up. I cannot.
That's going to be an error on DePremio, I'm pretty sure. That's an interesting way to score it. So that's the 2nd error in the inning. Now runners on 2nd and 3rd with just 1 out. So Garrett definitely threatening here as Unger's shaken up, walking it off. Looks like...
She got slide tackled.
Yeah. I'm not sure if she's going to leave the game. She's squeezing her left hand.
I thought her leg would be hurt on that type of play.
So now the infielders are going to have a little meeting here. Outfielders are having a meeting by themselves there. But
they're like, yeah, we've done a lot.
Alright, there is somebody in the bullpen. That's number 15, Timberline Morris. I'm guessing that after this inning she'll come in, or she will come in this inning if Goubard can't get 2 outs. So that doesn't look like they're making the pitching change now. Just looks like they're having a little meeting, settle down Goubard, try to see if they're going to put together a strategy to try to get out of the inning.
Hidden ball trick here?
I've seen a couple of teams already do the 5th infielder like I was watching the Blue Jays and Indians opening day. Yeah, 16-inning game, and like in the 12th, they put Omar Vizquel still playing, and as right behind second base, and it worked to perfection. First play got a double play ball, and it kept going for 4 more innings. I love extra inning baseball, so
Free baseball.
I would want it today though, because I want to go watch the Rangers. But other than that,
Other than this,
but I wouldn't mind. We have a pretty quick moving game here. This is 5th inning it's only been an hour, so we're back to baseball here. Hannah McCoy up, Goubard getting set. She throws and strike one out of the mitt. They're running and she is going to be safe in at the plate. Good base running there by Depew, and that will give Garrett a 2-1 lead.
bad pitch there.
Yeah.
Bad squeeze.
And Yoder moves to third, so. But I do think Snyder one should have had that. I don't know how to say her last name. I hope I'm right. So McCoy is still up. She is 1 for 2 today. She singled and grounded out to second base.
Oh, she swung on that pitch.
She did.
Oh, she's
Interesting.
looking for a
Bunt and
play, safety
looks
squeeze.
at first and
They're not
third.
gonna get it out there.
Yeah, they really wanted to prevent the run, but that's just bad decision making there by Goubard. Take a really quick look and then throw to first because she would not get to home plate in time.
Maybe she should have faked the first.
But that will be a single though.
I think the runner there was gonna run definitely on a throw to first. So maybe a fake over and then throw it back to get her.
I don't know. So now runners on first and third. Runners on the corners.
Catcher's gonna give us some third baseman signals here for the infield. Not third baseman, third base coach. Excuse me.
So now Emily Summers is up.
Alright, squeezing the ball, just shaking it around on her right arm. It's gonna, what is that, settle in, pitch?
Yep. And that one. Oof, look, fake the steal. McCoy faked the steal. That is 1 ball and no strikes.
I definitely think Carroll's definitely, I just said definitely twice, looking for a double play here.
Yeah, that's tough though with all the short bases. We did see one though. Peyton Loniger grounded into one. There's a round ball to short. Katan's comes home and it gets through Snyderwine's legs. And now the runners advance to second and third. That is another run. Yoder scores. And that one will that be an error on Katan's right?
Ooh, I don't know.
Or on Snyderwine though. But that one wasn't a hit, but.
Who declares hits and errors? Do you know?
Scorekeeper.
There's a scorekeeper.
Or the PA, I think the PA guy does.
Well, if it's the PA guy, he might be a homer.
So that will be, she reached second, where there's runners on second and third, still just the one out, and I think that will be an error.
I would definitely like to go to free baseball and be a scorekeeper.
Now it's 3-1. That pitch is swung on and missed by Rachel Stafford. And now this is in the top of the 5th. It's 3-1 Garrett now, and it's been tied for a while, so we'll see if Carroll can get some offense in the bottom of the inning. But Goubard's got to limit this to what it is. There's 2 runners in scoring position. That one fouled off, well out of play, near us here in the booth. No balls, 2 strikes. We've seen a few of the fly balls today. Most of them have been hit back here towards us.
We haven't been hit yet.
Well, it's not open the window because we don't want our equipment shot here. And I don't have a glove.
Looks like the runner has to tie her shoe.
Yep, little quick timeout. Runner at third is good. That's McCoy. So 2 runners in scoring position for Rachel Stafford. She has flown out to third and, left field and popped up to the second baseman like that one. Into shallow right. DePremio makes the catch. They fake the tag, and they will stay where they are. So still at second and third, 2 outs now as another one to second base.
So DePremio's masked and gosh, I can't talk today at all.
I can talk.
Yeah, you can just explain what I'm trying to say then.
I don't know what you're thinking. Alright, so Goubard's just going to try to get through the rest of the 5th inning without allowing another run. And the first pitch is a strike. Well done. Low right at the knees. She swung right on top of it. Did Macy Sturgis. She is hitting, so it looks like she's going to come back in for another inning.
Well, I don't see anybody in their bullpen.
Nope, nobody's in the bullpen. When she pitches, it'll be a 5th inning of work. That one flown into right field, and a nice play by Autumn Zunker. And that will be the final out here, as the score is limited to 3-1. Good job to not let Garrett break the game open. So that is the end of the top of the 5th. We will be right back with the bottom of the 5th here on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
All right, bottom of the 5th. This is CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. As what did I say?
We kind of mumbled worldwide.
Worldwide leader. That's a lot of
there
W's.
You go.
A lot of W's.
All right.
First pitch swinging. Easy out for the
first baseman.
Warriors. Oh gosh. I'm done.
Railroaders.
Railroaders.
So first pitch swinging there, not a smart strategy. A few dribblers off the end of the bat right to the first baseman today. It's the third one, Carroll's hit. So Snyder winds up. She's taken the place of Brianne Hand. And we'll see how she bats because this is her first at bat.
Takes a ball. There is action in the Garrett ballpen over there.
First time today.
Number 16.
That is Britt Marie Arian. She's been the DH so far today, and that one gets through the legs of the catcher, but nobody on. 2 balls, no strikes on Snyder-Wine. Sturge is still pitching. 5 innings of work. This is her 5th inning of work, but she's done a good job holding Carroll to just 1 run.
Pitch.
And that one way outside. A little slider there, but she chased it.
Over in the
2 balls and a strike.
Batting.
That was in the other batter's box.
That's right. Played baseball all my life.
Yeah, the same here. And that one's a little dribbler back. The pitcher, Snyderwine, is going to be out at first.
That's for a catcher, though.
Oh, yeah. Russell Martin, he's got decent speed for a catcher. He does steal about 10 bases a year, so.
It's not bad.
Raul Ibanez stole his 2nd base of the season last night already. He only stole 2 all last season.
Castro had 4 last time I looked.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Yeah, he's going to be good.
Brett Gardner's the Yankee speedster. He's fast.
Tony Campana, he's in AAA, might be as fast.
Heather Schmidt was going to bunt on a little ephus, but it bounced on home plate. She took it back a notch. Ball 1.
She was like, I don't want this. Next pitch, please.
We'll see if she tries the bunt again. This pitch is up high, ball 2.
What is this girl's name again? Sturgis?
Yep, Macy Sturgis.
She's been all over today.
She has been effective, though, for the most part, but it is now 3 ball. Did she call that a strike? That was low.
That was low, and it was very...
2 balls and a strike on a questionable call there, we could say. Sturgis, that one hit pretty well by Schmidt into right field, and it is caught for the 3rd out by Mazin McCrae. So that's an F9 for Schmidt, and that will be the end of 5 innings. The score 3-1 Garrett. We're going to go to the top of the 6th right after this. You're listening to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. We're set for the top of the 6th, and Katie Goubard's still pitching. She has done a pretty good job here for Carroll, but she did give up 3 runs on 5 hits so far.
I don't think any of those were earned, though. It was an error on
There were 3 errors.
Yeah.
And 3 errors in the last inning. There's been 4 in the game.
Her fielders are not helping her, as that ball...
That fouled back. I see a big green thing coming at me. Sheesh. So now the hitter is Rachel Morris. Here she will lead off the 6th inning. She is 1 for 2 in the game. She doubled and grounded out to the pitcher. No balls and a strike.
She settles down the pitch.
Low and inside.
Well, we don't know. The umpire's very late on his calls.
But that one he did not make a bad or questionable call on. We'll call it that. And it is a ball and a strike here in the top of the 6th on Morris.
7 innings, right?
Yep. And that one blasted into right center field gap. Zonker, it will fall between the 2. Morris rounding second, but she will come back, stop, and that is a double for Morris.
Definitely hit it where they aren't over there on the right.
And there is no doubt about that. Yeah. That one was definitely a hit.
That was definitely going to fall no matter what.
So Cassandra Griffith is up. Now,
that helped her a lot there.
It pushed the ball out to right field a bit. Griffith is 0 for 1 in the game. She had the odd ground-out pitcher to second baseman, and she reached on an error, stole a base, and what was left at second. She bunts. Interesting strategy, and they're not even going to get an out. Goubard's just not good with the decision-making. Now, that is going to be an infield single.
She always looks for the lead runner, it seems like.
She should have just gotten an out there. Now it's... I mean, at least even if there was a runner on third with one out, it would have been a lot easier, but now it's almost a sure thing. There's a car alarm went off there.
Definitely.
It's almost a sure thing that somebody's going to hit in a run here. Is Britt-Marie Yarian back up here? She is 0 for 1. She struck out and reached on an error. She misses the bunt, goes to second, bad throw, and she will have a stolen base. Griffith. That is the first stolen base in like 3 innings. We saw a lot of them early in the game. There was one in the 4th by Phipps. 2 in the 4th by Phipps. She went all the way to third. But since then, that was the first one. So now, runners on second and third, no outs. And that one grounded to the shortstop. Catanzarite comes home, and not a good idea there.
Yeah.
And now a runner going to second, and
not a good idea.
Sloppy, but the second runner will not come home. So Morris scores, makes it 4 to 1. Griffith advances to third. That will be a single for Yarian, and she advances to second base.
A pitching change here.
And it is deserved here, as Goubard has not done as well here. And if there is, in fact, this is the second time out on the mound. Who's going to come in for her?
I think it's number 16.
That's wrong side. That's Kaylee Thornton. She's been
right.
the DH.
That looks about right.
Yep, she's been the DH all day. So Sturgis goes 5+, and she gives up 4 runs. It's hard to keep track of everything. And the 2 runners on, if they score, they will be charged to her.
Of course.
So,
ball was hit. Where was that ball hit?
To the shortstop. That ball was... Yep, Catanzarite came home with it. Not a good decision.
No.
So now runners and Sun, second, third, no outs for Thornton. She's going to take a few warm-up tosses as Katie Depew gets her a look at her. We'll see. And she threw decent velocity on that first warm-up. Interesting wind-up, but that's not very good control we see there.
They've been on both batter's box.
Yep. So 5+, who didn't record an out. She gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. I'm not guessing. One of them was earned.
Definitely one was earned.
And she walked. She did not issue a walk. Good job. Strikeouts for her. 1, 2. 2 strikeouts. She did not hit a batter, no home runs. So her final line is 5+ innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 earned, and 2 strikeouts. That run total will change if they score. So now, Thornton in.
As Depew is up here. I only recognize her because of her red bow. As it looks like there is more action in the Charger bullpen.
Well, we'll see what difference that makes here soon. That one ripped by Depew. Past Zonker, and that will score 1 run. 2 easily. Depew rounding second. She'll make it into third easily, and she will be held up there with an 2 RBI triple.
Both of those runs are gone to...
Yep, that will be to Goubard. So the first triple of the game, it is now 6 to 1. Garrett, as Griffith and Yarian both score on the 2 RBI triple, and that will bring it Goubard's final line to 5+, 5 hits, 6 runs, 3 earned, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. Thornton not off to a good start there. First pitch ripped.
Bunt?
And that one will go foul for strike 1.
Wasn't a really good play by
Yoder.
Number 1 Zonker.
She is playing right field now. She was playing center, but she now number 14 is in for the Chargers, Allie Richard. So she came in. I'm not sure who she substituted for. I know Zonker was already in the game.
She didn't. It was the other outfielder because Phelps was in too.
Yep. Thornton's pitch way outside for ball 1. Ball and a strike on Yoder. She is 0 for 2 in this game. She grounded out to short, struck out, and reached and scored a mirror.
Pitch.
That one ripped past the third baseman woman, scores a run, and that is a single for Yoder.
Third base woman.
So that is 7-1, and if it gets to 11, it'll be the 10-run rule because it's past the 5th inning.
And McCoy.
They've been in it the whole game, but
Yep.
they're just...
Definitely. And now McCoy is up. She is 2 for 3. She singled twice and grounded out to second. No outs here. Thornton has not been very effective so far. That one fouled back a little bit past. Wouldn't have quite gotten us. Thornton is not off to a good start here. She doesn't have an out, and she's already given up 2 hits, and one of those runs will be charged to her.
Pitch.
That one, a little bit of her own version of an eephus near the Charger bullpen. Foul ball, no balls. 2 strikes here on McCoy. Here's a little encouragement to Thornton there from, I'm not sure who it was.
I don't know where that came from.
But it was loud enough. I like the draft we're feeling in here with the door open.
I am cold.
And a little check swing. Tanzarite goes to second. To Premio, the throw to first is late, but that will be an out on the fielder's choice. So McCoy reaches first, and now is 1 out, runner on first for number 7, Emily Summers.
The Premier wasn't very fast on that double
Relay
throw.
throw.
Yeah.
Nope.
Is that what they call it? Relay?
No, it's for the long cutoff. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Summers is 1 for 2. She singled, grounded out to third, and that one through the legs of Unger. That was ripped. Not a lot of reaction time there. Now that is a single, no error there.
Definitely the hot corner.
And now she's 2 for 3, and she also reached on an error back in the 5th. Running out of room here in the box score for the 6th inning here. It's been a long one, just 1 out. But Rachel Stafford's up. She is 0 for 3. She's popped up to second twice and flew out to left field. So we'll see what Thornton can do here with runners on first and second. First pitch, low and in. Good block by Snyderwine. And it is a ball with no strikes.
What grade is Snyderwine? Let's see.
She is a senior.
That's probably why I've never heard of her.
Other than you guys that do the games with me and a few cross-country people, I know like no upperclassmen. It's all freshmen for me. So in a couple of years, when I'm a senior, I'll know all the varsity players probably.
And freshman, you're kind of like isolated in your own little island.
I'm alright. Get some more experience,
It's weird. I didn't really like it. I didn't like how you were separated.
Oh, you mean in the school?
In the school, that's what I meant.
Okay, yep. That one in the dirt, too. Oh, but she swung at it. Little check swing. She broke her wrist past the plate. So a ball and 2 strikes here on Stafford. And we'll see if Thornton can finish her off here for out number 2.
Pitch.
That one. Foul down the line, right field, and it will bounce off of the fence where the fans are sitting for a foul ball.
Unusual how that is so close to the...
It is interesting. We've seen a few cool things here in the game today, haven't we?
Yeah, softball.
Oh yeah. Well, why wouldn't? How could you not be interested?
Pitch. Ball.
Ball 2.
I don't know.
I thought that one was a strike there,
I
but
he was gonna come up and
I did not. That's tough to tell. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. 1 out for Garrett, and Thornton's pitch is foul just past or just off of third base. So it's still 2-2 on Stafford.
Good effort by Unger to just dive for it, but it was clearly foul.
Yep. Even if she stopped it, it would have been a foul ball. So nothing she can do.
It's just to look cool.
Thornton sets. Gets into the windup. The throw is ripped, and it's going to drop in front of Zonka, and she misplays it. That's going to be an error. And the runner was coming around. She will score. And now runners on second and third on the single and error. That gets Stafford to second. And then Summers is around to third. Or Summers is around to third.
The girl with the nice helmet is on second.
Yep. that would be Stafford. And now Macy Sturgis, who is pitching. It looks like she'll pitch a sixth inning here. That one fouled. Up. And Schmidt makes the catch for out number 2. Sturgis. So that will be a pop-up to the first baseman.
Of course.
So now Morris is up. Ashley Morris. She has 2 doubles today. She scored after one of them and grounded out to the pitcher. The score 8-1. Garrett now here on the top of the 6th. That one over the plate, but low for ball 1. Runners still on second and third. Summers third. Stafford on second. And this has been a long half inning.
Garrett's pitcher, I don't know, because they still got action in the bullpen.
But she did bat, so that one grounded to short. Catanza right across the diamond. Nice throw. And that will be the third out of the inning on the 6-3. So that will be the end of the top of the 6th. The score 8-1 Garrett. We will be right back with the bottom of the 6th right after this.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. I haven't talked since basketball season, so I apologize as the premio's up and takes ball 1. Oh, I guess a strike.
Sheesh, we have seen some questionable calls here. No doubt.
If I was ever an umpire, I would make my calls very, very fast.
Well, yeah, me too. No confusion. And that one popped up. Is that going to get out of play? No, but it popped out of the glove of first baseman
number 11,
Hannah McCoy. So DePremio is 1 for 2 in the game. She singled, stole a base in the first, and rounded out to the first baseman in the third. So, and only one Carroll player has reached base in the last 3 innings, as that one way inside on the little eephus, a ball and 2 strikes. And Garrett in the last innings, 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base.
Not a great inning for the Chargers.
Carroll just has 2 hits today. Not a lot of offense. DePremio. And that one will be stopped, and that will be an error, but she does reach base. First base runner since the 4th inning.
Oh, they're calling a hit over here?
Yep, alright. So that will be the 3rd hit of the game. First one since the 1st inning.
By our scorekeeper.
DePremio has 2 of the 3. Heather Schmidt has the 3rd one. Catanzarite has not had a very good day today. We'll see if she can get something at the plate. That one swings at the first pitch. DePremio will do a good job not to get caught by it. Catanzarite out at first on the fielder's choice.
She jumped, but it was really early.
Yep, but it's better to be safe than sorry. She does reach second base. So 1 out and a runner in scoring position for number 14, a sub, which is Allie Richard, instead of Casey Kirk.
Looking for some RBI protection off the bench here. Now, you call that bench points?
That's basketball. I don't think they have. Maybe we could call it bench RBIs.
Bench RBIs?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. So Casey Kirk, she struck out twice in her 2 at-bats, so she is out of the game. And that one, a strike. Was a little outside, as we heard up here. They didn't agree with the call either. But 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on second for Richard. That one up over the second woman's head.
Second one.
Yeah, sure. And that will advance DePremio to 3rd, and a single for Richard. And now suddenly we're getting a little offense here.
Oh yeah, little bottom of the 6th action. The pitcher might be
tired.
Hey,
make a comeback.
No action in the bullpen for Garrett.
I think that this is gonna the 7th inning. It's going to
the 7th.
They're gonna put the bullpen in for the last inning, but we'll see. So
pitch.
That one, Unger takes ball 1 low and outside for ball 1. Unger is 0 for 2 in the game. She grounded out to the pitcher and flew out to the left fielder. We'll see if she can get it. No, there's two very wide gaps in the outfield. And that one outside. And they are going to let Richard run. She steals a base. I was about to say he there. I'm used to Richard being a first name. But second and third now for Carroll. They've got 2 runners in scoring position, 2 balls, no strikes. That one right up the middle, and that will score a run. The Premio will score, and Richard will advance to third base on it. Will that be scored in error?
Error?
That will be an error, but good job by Unger to reach first on the error. That will technically be an RBI, and now runners on first and third with just 1 out, and it's 8-2.
Little comeback here, 1 out.
And that one hits. Oh, and she's going to get doubled up. It's bad base running play. First pitch was hit by Phipps, pop up to second. Unger thought it was going to be a hit, and she got doubled up.
She was definitely running on that play. Little hit and run, maybe.
Yep. Yeah, she just did not have good base running skill there. Sorry about that. So that will be the end of the 6th inning. We're going to go to the 7th and final inning. We'll be right back right after this.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome to CSBN, you're a worldwide leader in Charger sports. I'm having trouble with R's today. It's one of those days.
We'll give you one more chance in the bottom of the 7th if there's no 10-run rule.
Amber Pulling.
So number 20 is in for Garrett. That is Amber Pulling. So that is her first at bat of the day here in the 7th inning. We'll see what she does in a minute.
The white and black Michigan helmet going on right now.
Interesting. I like the design on it.
I like their helmets too.
She is a freshman here on the varsity team. And the first pitch is fouled back. That's way past us. That one went whiz past. Yeah. And an interesting note, there are 6 freshmen on the Garrett varsity team.
Interesting. That is a good note.
We've seen 2 of them. This is the 5th one we've seen. The only one that hasn't played yet is Kayla Morrow.
As the pitch was low for a ball.
So 1-1 count on Pulling. And she's getting a little advice from the third base coach here.
Wearing his Jackie Garrett shirt with his sweatpants. They don't have to wear helmets in softball.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure why, but
I don't know. Softer ball.
Yeah, true. Bigger one too, though, so a little more force if it drops on your head and gives you a concussion or something. So that one high, 2 balls and a strike on Pulling.
What?
Choking up with that here, looking for some power.
And that one low, ball 3. So it's Thornton needs to get 2 strikes here or just induce a ball into play that one of the infielders can handle.
Based on balls, of course. Not a walk. I don't get why it's not a walk.
And that one ripped between first and second. If they try, they can get her at first, and they do.
Wow.
So that is going to be a 9-3 on the scorecard here.
Nothing on you. You always see that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've seen it once in baseball with Mo Vaughn because he's so slow. And he's retired now. So now, who is that Depew? Nope. Another sub. Mason McCray. Interesting. Mason McCray is up. She's one of those 6 freshmen. Has not batted yet. She's played.
She the last one?
Oh, she's up here. So she is played as the DH today. Or as the right fielder. She's been the right fielder, but she hasn't hit. The pitcher's hit today for.
Flex player.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
So
she's wearing her very bright red helmet right now.
Thank you for that. So Depew is out of the leadoff spot for now. Looks like McCray is going to get her first at bat of the day. We'll see what she can do. She's been playing right field all day, and the first pitch is right down the middle.
For a strike.
For strike 1. You know, I didn't see the call there.
He is so slow on his calls.
Should improve that. Thornton into the windup. The pitch is swung on the low and away pitch for strike 2.
Somebody wants her to get the K.
I'm not sure who's yelling there, but that's the same voice we heard earlier.
Maybe somebody from the bench.
We'll see.
Dugout.
Thornton, the pitch, this one is not chased by McRae, so that will be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The score is 8-2 Garrett here in the top of the 7th. They opened it wide open in the 6th. They scored 5 runs, and that one popped up high. And the first baseman, Schmidt, will make the catch. That is like the 4th time we've seen that today.
She's wearing a very big, like, right leg thing.
A brace?
Yeah, like an ankle
calf
brace.
She's been banged up in her sports she's played this year. Maybe took a grounder. So Depew is up. She took the place of Yarian, and Depew gets a little pop up into center field. A can of corn, out number 3 on the first pitch. So after the top of 7, Garrett still leads 8-2. It's rally time for Carroll in the bottom of the last inning. Here we'll be right back with the bottom of the 7th.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Hello and welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports. We're set for the bottom of the 7th and last inning here at the field here. Bottom of the 7th, the score 8-2. Pitcher / DH Kaylee Thornton. Kaylee Thornton is up. The only lefty on the team takes a ball outside. 1-0. She has batted twice today, flew out to center field and struck out looking. So let's see if Carroll can make a rally. They did. Sturgis is still pitching, like you noticed. She's going to go for the complete game.
4-hitter.
Yep. That's a strike on the outside corner, apparently. And again, the fans don't like the call here, up here in the press box.
Scorekeepers do not like it at all.
No, I don't like it either, being the other scorekeeper. Thornton off the end of the bat, and that one, she will get a infield single. That shouldn't be an error.
Oh, error. Oh, single.
Yep, I just crossed it out on my scorecard, but that's okay.
There's some confusion up here in the booth.
Alright, so that is the 5th hit of the day, and now Autumn Zonker, who is 0 for 2, is up to try to continue the game, or extend it a little more.
We have our rally caps on up here in the booth, of course.
Even though only one person's wearing a hat.
And he's wearing a normal. Alright,
hey, flips it right on cue. And then Zonker hits this one down the line, and it is going to drop. So that is a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. She has grounded out to short in the 2nd, and she grounded out to first in the 5th. So we'll see if she can get a hit here.
She's wearing a nice helmet too. I like these style.
They're all the same here, I think.
I'm okay with it.
They're at least the ones I've seen are blue and white. This one is dribbled back to the pitcher, and they will not get the out at second. Zonker grounds into the fielder's choice here. That will advance Thornton to second. So she is 0 for 3, and now Snyderwine is up. Danny Snyderwine, she grounded out to the pitcher back in the 5th. So 1 out, runner on second. We'll see if Carroll will get a rally here. If not, game over. You know?
No, there's only 1 out.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, if there's no complete rally. First pitch, way inside, ball 1. Snyderwine's catching, but she won't catch again unless it goes to extras. So
she's done a great job in relief.
She has done. Yep, she hasn't let anything by her. And we'll see if she can get a hit here. That one, up and away, ball 2.
I'm always waiting for like a call from the umpire since it's so slow.
Well, Thornton's on second. Let's see if Snyderwine can get the RBI here. That one hit into deep center high, and it is caught. Thornton is tagging, and she will get to third. Good base running on the sac fly, technically there by Snyderwine.
There's no really. It's not a very bright day, so no sun.
It was earlier.
Yeah.
But it's behind us now. And now Heather Schmidt will get her 4th at bat, and we'll see if she can extend the game. 1 more out, and the game's over. We haven't seen a ton of offense here from Carroll today. We got off to a good start there in the 1st.
They're going to need it.
There's the Ephus outside, ball 1.
They're going to need it if they want to come back here.
Yep. The only 2 players that have been good offensively today really are Schmidt and DePremio, but Schmidt gets on here, DePremio will come back up. And that one low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good eye there by Schmidt. We're using her neon bat.
Well, we'll see if that can get us a run. And that, or Carroll a run, and that one is a foul ball just past the third base line. And it is 2 balls and a strike on Schmidt. So the...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what I was going to say. Alright. Sturgis, 1 out away from a complete game. That one up and away, ball 3. I don't think she's issued 1 walk today. That's it. So even though she's been a little wild on her control, she's found a way to get outs, and that's what you need. The pitch is fouled back. Holy crap!
Oh, it did.
Wow, that was amazing. The net's up over us. It hit the net. It was coming right at us, and then it bounced over the little press box we got up here.
It's a little triangle.
Hit the roof twice. That's 3 balls and a strike. That one's hit pretty far down the right field line, and it will be caught by the right fielder, McCray, to end the game. So the final score here, 8-2. Garrett wins. We will be right back with the post-game show.
This is Coach Betley, and you're listening to Charger Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Welcome back to CSBN, your worldwide leader in Charger sports, as this is the post-game show.
Alright, got some stats for you here. Pitching-wise, Macy Sturgis for Garrett throws a complete game, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Very efficient game. Even though she didn't have a lot of control, she looked good. How do you think she got those outs?
I think it's a lot of free swinging and great defense by Garrett there. How many errors did they have?
Garrett had 4 errors. 3 of them were in the 5th inning, but they did. Oh wait, that Carroll got 3 errors. Garrett had just 1 error in the game.
Definitely great defense.
Excuse me. Sorry about no insult to them. And then hitting-wise, we saw 11 players hit. We saw 8 hits from them, and we saw plenty of RBIs. Depew had a good game. She had the only triple of the game.
Depew.
So Depew had 1 hit. Yoder had a single. McCoy had 2 singles. Summers had 2 singles. Stafford had a single. Sturgis had a single and a stolen base. Morris had 2 doubles. Griffith had a single and 2 stolen bases, and Yarian had a single. McCray and Poling both got it up to bat, but did not get a hit.
It's always a bummer when you can't get a hit.
They were the only 2 not to reach base in the game, with the errors of no walks issued by the Carroll pitchers.
So that's good.
That's something we can take out of this. And other than that, it wasn't a great outing, but let's go through Carroll's stats anyway. Pitching was Katie Goubard started off. She threw 5, a little bit more, but did not get an out in the 6th. 5 hits, 6 runs, only 3 of them earned. No walks and 2 strikeouts. And then for Kaylee Thornton, she threw the remaining 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. No walks or strikeouts.
They definitely need to get more strikeouts for their pitchers.
They just got the 2, and those were early in the game. And then let's go through the Carroll lineup. Heather Schmidt had a single, 2 stolen bases, and a walk. She scored 1 of the runs. DePremio had 2 singles, a stolen base, and a run. Catanzarite went 0 for 2. Kirk 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts. Unger went 0 for 2, reached on an error. Phipps went 0 for 1. She got hit by a pitch and reached on an error. She stole 3 bases. Thornton went 1 for 3. She singled, struck out looking, and flew out to center. Zonker went 0 for 2 with the fielder's choice. Hand had just 1 at bat in the game. She grounded out to first. Snyder-Wine came in, got a sac fly and a ground out to the pitcher, and Richard got a single and a stolen base.
A lot of stolen bases.
Yep, there was aggressive base running, and so what could Carroll have done better?
Defense.
Defense. They did have 4 errors in the game. 2 of them were by Catanzarite. So
they just had that one bad inning and it just kind of exploded from there.
yeah, if it weren't for the 6th inning, it would have been a 3-2 game. Much more fun to watch, I guess, but it was still an enjoyable game. They fought hard. I liked how they had the tenacity, never gave up. Any final thoughts?
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. I'm just kidding. And we got upcoming broadcasts on Saturday. The JV boys play in the Carroll Classic, and the girls will play in the Charger Classic. One of them's home, one's away. And then the Varsity boys play on Monday against Lures at 6 o'clock, and I'll be back for that.
I don't know when I broadcast next.
I think you said you have something on Saturday? I got the schedule here if you want to look at it.
Nah, it's good.
All right.
It's on my calendar.
All right. So that'll wrap it up here here at the softball field at Carroll High School. The final score, Garrett 8, Carroll 2. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you here next time. For Ian Davis, I'm Matthew James. We'll see you next time here on CSBN, Worldwide Leader in Charger Sports.
You've been listening to Chargers Softball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.